I mean, that would mean the world. That means the world. I just like keeping it out. I like winning more. My name's Heather Hinz. I am from Maryland. I am a fifth-year goalkeeper. Obviously, your whole point as a goalkeeper is to keep it out of the net. And I used to be so obsessed with that. After games, I literally would sit there and I'd think about every single moment and how to keep it out of the net, because shutouts mean so much. Like in my high school, I had set a record, and I was like, I want to just sit there and I don't want it to go back in. Even if I have like the best game of my life, I will typically re-watch the game, and I'll watch every time I've touched the ball to see what could I have done better in this situation. What could I have done to relieve pressure from my defenders? What could I have done if I have gotten scored on? I think of those little etch-a-sketch things. You know how you draw all these like great pictures on them, or you draw really bad ones. I typically could only do the lines. I couldn't curve them. And you draw this thing and you're like, oh, I didn't like that. And you just erase it. Like, that's kind of how I start to think. I mean, I still know most of the goals that I've gotten scored on. Like, I can replay almost all of them in my head. So I used to always think of that thing where I just like shake it completely off and just forget about it, because there's nothing you can do now. You can't change the past, so you might as well just live in the moment and just keep on going. I started playing when I was 4 years old. My older sister played, so I always wanted to be like her. She was a goalkeeper though, so I did not want to be a goalkeeper. I was like really against it. Anytime there was a PK shootout, they'd put me in, but I'd be like, I want to go back on the field, like take me out. I'm gonna be a field player, like I'm gonna be the next Messi. And they were like, our goalkeeper's hurt, your sister's a goalkeeper, go in. So I was like, okay, like I was the only one who wanted to do it and was willing to do it. So in 8th grade, I became a goalkeeper, which thank the Lord I did, because if I didn't switch, I probably wouldn't be playing soccer to this day. I always just wanted to be just like her, so I tried to follow in her footsteps a little bit. I love my goalkeeper unit. I really genuinely wouldn't have stayed if I didn't have the best goalkeeper unit in the country. And I say that, and any time anybody's ever asked me, I've always said that I genuinely believe that something happened to me that they would do as good of a job, if not probably, like they could do better, because they're so solid, they're so supportive. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to be at an environment like South Carolina. Not a lot of people get to have coaches that you literally could call up and tell them like, hey, I'm really going through something, and them understanding. And I know that they had my best interest. I knew that if I went straight into the draft, there was a chance I could have gotten drafted, a chance I couldn't have. I knew that I was going to play. I know that I'm going to play. Don't know what level, but I knew that they would put me first and really truly care about my development.
I think, you know, she's been someone that's always come up with the big saves for us.
Curtis, bends one back post. Hinz got her hands on it.
She's a great teammate and a great person, and you know, we'll miss having her here in the program for sure. But she's left a great, you know, us in great shape, made us better, and hopefully younger players have learned a lot from her.
As I'm leaving here, it's pretty sad to think that it's gonna all like end pretty soon. I love the game so much. I don't have any other plans at the moment because I genuinely just love the game so much.